everybody, welcome back to another video. I know we got another blox video, but today I'm gonna showcase the winter update and the control rework along with dungeons and other small features they've added. So stick around, cause why not? And it's almost time for the free present, so I'm gonna get that. Did they no. I'm imagining things. I thought that's at 2 hours. It used to be 1 hour, but then for whatever reason they upped the timer. I'm gonna get the alarm ready for the next free present, and I will see you when it's here. Here we go. The presents are about to be handed out, and here is usually where the chaos starts, with everyone spamming school guitar accents. I'm about to spam everything. Alright, this one's mine. Is the blue one good? I think the green ones are the best. Okay, this is in fact not good. So, now that we've handled the presents, let's walk around the island and show you. So, here is the Santa Claus NPC, where you can buy the limited time accessories such as the elf hat, the Santa hat, and the sleigh, which we saw last video, with our pal getting gifted the Christmas bundle. Here we have the greedy elf. He will give you fragments in exchange for candies. And just back here, there's the magic elf, who can give you miscellaneous stuff like 2 times XP, stat refunds, and race re-rolls. So that's everything to the island. Of course, after a while, this became a permanent island, no longer here just for Christmas. So let's go to Sea Castle. And now that we're at Sea Castle, now we can showcase things like control, which I'm not going to show myself as it will be too laggy for the video, because it is. And just because I'm not bothered as well, and also if I do, I'm going to get jumped. So let's open up the admin panel, and here's a guide on how to fully upgrade it. So I already have a fully upgrade, so let's view it. So you can see, complete 1 simulation dungeon raid on beginner difficulty. Done. Complete 3 simulation dungeon raid on beginner difficulty. Done. And this one is to execute 100 spatial cuts by holding and dragging M1 in dagger mode. So just hit 100 NPC. So just hit NPCs 100 times with the spatial cuts, and consume 1 additional control fruit, which I am poor. So you're probably wondering how I got that. I got that from the present, and I got really lucky. And then I've been trading to get better mythicals since, to get ready for their reworks, because they're most likely going to have that feature. So let's go to the centerpiece of the Christmas update, the Christmas gacha, which you can spin for 100 candy every 2 hours. So I spent all my candies on the sleigh. I regret doing it, but I've been doing raids to build them back up. Let's see. Please. Yes, give me the premium box. Yes! Come on. Ember Dragon. Ember Dragon. Okay. Now, how many celebration bombs is that? Well, I don't have celebration bombs, so I don't have any bomb skin, in fact, so that's interesting. Let's see. See this. Cool. Forgot I had M1s now. This is very health reliant. Bomb. Anyway, now that that's done, let me switch back to control. I'm glad I got that. Now if I ever have permanent bomb, I have one of those skins. Alright, so let's have a look at the shop. So, we have all these skirts and bro, this dude, trying to do a showcase here. So, if we open up the shop, we have the winter fruit box. We have the Fox Spirit bundle, which I got myself, where we can get the permanent kitsune and the Crimson Empyrean kitsune, which is overpowered as heck. Trust me, I know. Then we have the ultimate bundle, which of course includes this dude. Which of course includes only the permanent fruits, the only mythical permanent fruits I own. And there's the holiday bundle, which I got from my friend in the last video, with permanent Buddha and permanent portal. And I'm pretty sure that's all there is for Christmas sales. Oh, you can buy simulation data now? Nice. So, now, let me see. So as far as things in the Christmas update goes, there are 3 accessories in the winter gacha, and I have 2 of them, which is the peppermint helmet, which gives 20% movement speed, 5% damage resistance, 10% sword damage, and 20% candy multiplier. And the frosty helmet gives 50% movement speed, 10% gun damage, 5% damage resistance, and also a 20% candy increase. So then, let's go here. Yeah, so there's a new build menu. So you can see all of your stats without having to talk to the nerd NPC. So you can see I have Draco V4, the Kitsune, Aura, Instinct V2, with air jumps, flash step, Leviathan shield, my trinkets, which I'll get into in a minute, and my builds. So if you go to the so after doing a dungeon raid, if you go into your wardrobe and scroll down to about here, there are the rings, aka trinkets. I've been grinding the heck out of these to fuse them. I only need 1 more grade 2 twin blades ring to get the grade 3. I need 1 more might for the might grade 2. So on and so forth. So if you get 3 of the same trinket, same grade, you can fuse them together to make the next grade. So if we go, so you can see this, the twin blades grade 2 gives 50 blox for points and 50 sword points. If this was a grade 1, it would have given 25 of both. And there's the beast layer, which makes all beast forms like dragon, Buddha, etc. do more damage. So all beast type fruits basically. I wonder, does it say it on, does it even say it anymore if it's a beast? I think it shows a transformation as a beast now, which is a lot of fruits, so it's pretty good. So now one of the key parts of this update, like most things, there is the dungeon raids and this new server hop UI where you can go to the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd sea, or the dungeons. So we're gonna check out the dungeons real quick. Okay, so we have loaded into the dungeons. And so if you turn right, there's the fruit dealer. Let's actually see what's in stock. Nothing. And of course the blox fruit gacha, which we just spun from and got the celebration bomb. If we head up here to the front, there's these 2. The trinket refiner, which allows you to the emerging guy thinks he's so cool. Not only I can reforge your trinket. So You can bring back scrap trinkets, except I have no clue how to do that. Or you can scrap them for simulation data. So a grade 1 will give 160, but a grade 2 will give 480. And if you talk to this guy, the trinket expert, this is how you fuse them. So, let's just say I put in the might one, the second might one, but I don't have third might one, so then I can't fuse because I need 3. And I don't think I have enough simulation data, but let's see. Can I spin? No. How much simulation data I got? 120. So, yeah, dungeon raids are easy enough depending on what fruit you're using. If you want my tips, for using control, get as much M1 speed ups as possible. For using Kitsune, get as much cooldowns as possible because you can just spam the heck out of the C move and just become just a million damage. So with that, let's hop over to YouTube and watch the showcase. With the trailer, of course, because, yeah, so you can see it. Okay, let's see this. It's gonna be peak. There's the guards. Uzoth and the Rip Army. Oh, there's voice acting? Damn. Oh yeah, Uzoth and the Red Army. I literally skipped past this trailer. Like, I just wanted to see the showcase. My Uzoth not look like that, bro. Bro is not tough.
Leave, Zeolus. Control belongs to the Red Army.
Not a chance.
Hold on. Pretty sure this is producing too much noise. There we go.
Have it your way.
Is Hero opening the door?
What the?
What?
What indeed? Who's that man?
Almost done.
Get the control! And take control! Damn. I hope they better release a mini update and make that the new Hollow site because that looks sick as hell.
Done.
The control is finished.
Incredible.
Incredible. Where did bro run?
What are you doing here?
Like, he's clearly moving, which means he wasn't frozen. Out of my way.
Stop. Don't do this.
Yeah. Teach him! Zero's my favorite blox character. I'm a glazing. Oh, this is tough. This is so tough. Isn't it? That's so tough. That's so tough. I'm gonna keep saying that because it is so tough. What was that neck crack noise? Cube. Boing. You got the Zeolus. Except you can't cook up my boy. He's uncookable. I remember seeing this and thinking that that was going to be that was going to replace the cocoa, like those daggers, but no, they're just part of the fruit. Yeah, to do the thing.
What the?
What?
Yeah, this is so tough. Slicing. Yeah. Bro, turn them into Gojo. If you know, you know.
Ooh, that one.
Okay, gang. He's broke.
Huh. What? Control fruit stolen? Huh? Huh?
And you, jet ski and
Control, huh? Interesting.
control. Who's this guy? He didn't show up in the update.
I give Uzoth one
King
job
Redhead.
and he fails.
Sir, where are you going?
Silence.
Bro's angry.
My lord.
Oh my god. Bro's horrifying.
Oh my god, did y'all just peep that insane trailer? Holy! Oh my god. Belku cooked everything
Yeah, we
in
did.
that
Let's get to the showcase.
Well, was rework. Being able to reshape the battlefield by cutting, creating, and right now, so you can temper the domain, and when you use them outside of the
ones
domain,
outside.
they still behave like typical weapon M1s or like mythical fruit M1s. Plus, they look fire. Just peep the animation.
They do
peep the
look
VFX.
fire.
Yeah, that's cold. Next up, we got the X move outside of the domain. The player dashes to the enemy to stun them and then throws their dagger back towards the enemy with an automatic slashing effect. It also disassembles whoever is hit and reassembles them further away from you.
Wow.
Tell me that's not gas. All right, now we have the C move outside of the domain. You throw your dagger
I
in a spinning
remember
motion, cutting
after
down
the video
enemies and
yesterday,
certain
we just
objects
had
in your path.
fun.
It also
And
returns to
then
you like a
one
boomerang
of our
while
other
pulling your
friends
enemy
showed up,
closer to yourself.
and
And then
like,
last but not least, we have the F skill,
he
which is basically
he
the same
literally
move
killed
while you
my
have your
boy
domain
and then
open
tried
or
to
closed.
run with
You
the
throw your
light
dagger
fly, but
towards
then
your
I
current
just
mouse
sliced him in
position and
half with
teleport
the C
straight
move.
to it. But if you land your F move, it's a different story. Once you land your F move,
Yeah, I
you start cutting up your
misclicked
enemy
the
as
F.
soon as your
I
dagger lands on
in
them.
the
Keep
video
it right now.
yesterday.
Yes, sir. All right, and now for the most important part of the control rework, the Z
Yeah,
move.
the
Tap
Z.
the Z move to open your gigantic domain. And peep the visuals on it. It looks so much better than before. The upgrade
fire.
is insane. And then by holding the Z move, you can close it as well. And once you have your domain open, the real fun is gonna start. You have two different modes you gain access to. One is the hands mode and one is the daggers mode. The hands mode purpose is for creating and controlling the battlefield. Y'all are gonna see it once I
the
showcase it.
slicing
And meanwhile,
is
the
more
dagger mode
control.
is meant for cutting and execution. And to switch between the modes, you have to tap the Z ability
Because
while you're inside of your domain,
you
which
can
is
seize
also
up the
indicated by
buildings
some
and
special
choose and
VFX
throw
as you
them,
can
so
see.
yeah.
All right, and while you're inside of your
think
own
that's up for
domain,
debate.
all of your movement related animations are changed as well. So peep the idle animation right now, it's looking mad clean. The dashes
Fire.
are mad fire too, they got changed as well. And the jump animation looks fire too. Not only that, but your flash step also has a cool feature now.
Oh, yeah,
Whenever
the
you
flash.
flash step, the location you land at will spawn a pillar right below you. That's gonna launch you straight in the air for extra movement. Yes, sir.
This
All
will
right, so
do
just so you
damage
guys know,
if you
just like
land
the
it on
old
someone.
control fruit, a lot of the crazier buildings on C3 can't be cut up. The Blox devs are waiting on the new Roblox tools that are gonna allow them to make the cutting on the fruit even more crazy.
Yeah.
Sometime next year. For now, I'm only showing off the cutting, allow them to make the cutting on C3 can't be cut up. The Blox know, just gonna launch you straight in the
Listen
air
there
for
about
extra
Caesar. I
movement.
need to listen.
Yes, sir. All right, so just so you guys know, just like the old control fruit, a lot of the crazier buildings on C3 can't be cut up. The Blox devs are waiting on the new Roblox tools that are gonna allow them to make the cutting on
You
the
can
fruit
cut
even
up
more
most things,
crazy.
though.
Sometime next year. For now, I'm
You
only
can
showing
cut
off
up
the
the
cutting
things on
fruit
the
has to
North
offer on the sea
Pole,
castle. But when
castle on
Roblox
the
releases
sea
their new
and
tools, the devs
mansion.
can expand the cutting and make this fruit even crazier. Let's get into the M1s now for the dagger mode. By swiping your mouse, you're gonna cause a massive slash spanning over the entire screen. You can either hold it or quickly slash too. And then once you cut an object, it's gonna make it float, and you can cut it into even more tiny pieces afterwards, which is really fun. And you can also catch other players lacking inside of your domain by
control
just
is so
smashing them
fun
with
once
the
you've
M1s
got
as well.
that
Next
slice
up is
under
the X
control.
move. Once you land it, you do a crazy combo, and I mean it's actually crazy. Look at it right now. It looks peak. Yes, sir.
It's mid. It's not as good as the
Now for the C
fist
move.
one.
You basically release a barrage of 3 slashes towards your mouse position. If you spread out your slashes, you create a multitude of AoE slashes. But if you use them all in the same position, the slashes expand into a massive AoE. Just like you can see right here.
Cool.
And that was just a dagger mode. We still have to showcase the hands mode right now. All right, so let's start off with the M1s. By tapping M1, you create giant cubes. And the more you tap, the more you create. And by holding the M1, you increase the size of the cubes you spawn in. You can either throw them one by one or all at once. It don't matter. Alright, so next up we have the X move. You send a powerful shockwave in front of you. If you hit an enemy with it though, you start piecing them up with a bunch of boulders and slam them towards the ground afterwards.
Yeah.
But if you didn't hit anybody with it, don't worry about it. You still throw a bunch of boulders at your current mouse position that do a lot of damage. Next up, we do have the C move, which is also really cool. Once you press it, you pull down the hexagons from your domain's wall and launch them towards your mouse position. You do a good bit of damage too, and it looks sick. Here's some other cool features this fruit has. Once you have your domain open, you can walk on water.
You can walk on water with
it
the clothes,
doesn't
by the
matter.
way.
If you leave your domain, you can also bring your domain with you. And once you leave your domain and you tap Z outside of it, your domain goes to your current position. Tell me that's not fire. Next up, we got the V move. I don't really gotta explain this one since it's very similar to the previous version. However, it did get a crazy visual upgrade. Just look at how sick it looks. I definitely do not want to get hit by this move whatsoever because the devs, I don't know, they were going crazy with this move.
You are the dev. Like, what do you mean, bro? I mean, you are the dev.
Now, if you hold the V move, it's a whole different story because it triggers this in
Just before we see this, this is the reason why I didn't show it in game, because it is way too laggy for my poor little laptop to handle. But I think I might have found a way without getting a proper computer. So
cinematic
let's just
right here. Go
let's just
peep
see
it right
this.
now. Go yo. Every time I see the cinematic, I get real hype. Oh my god.
It's so tough.
Yo, oh my god.
That is so fire,
the
bro.
devs really cooked with this cinematic.
And you don't even
right
have
here.
to aim it.
Holy. And yeah, that pretty much
It's
sums
just
up
like
the
it
crazy
just
new
attacks
control
everything
rework.
inside
It
the
has so
room.
many new abilities, so many things to do, and it's overall just a banger top tier fruit. I really had a
Top-tier
blast
fruit
testing
indeed,
out all the new
Violet.
abilities. The fruit was extremely fun to use as well, and I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on it. I want to see nothing but W's, straight up W's in the chat for this fruit. And let me know what your favorite new feature is in the comment section down below. The control rework.
So that's all. I don't want to see the dungeon showcase. You can watch that yourself because this video is long enough already. So I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.